guys, it's time for another adventure.
Come on, let's go. So we have reached our next stop. We are currently in Madisonville, Louisiana. We are at the Fairview Riverside State Park. Very nice park. Check-in process so super smooth. Not a big shock to say that the lady that we checked in with, so nice, but we are in the South, so that's not that uncommon. Park's very spacious, very wooded. This definitely feels a little bit more like camping. Spots were sort of narrow to pull into. You do park on concrete, but the rest of it is all somewhat of a combination of gravel and grass. We have a bathhouse, as you can probably see behind me. Can't really miss it. It's bright canary yellow. It's very quiet. Not a lot of people here. Seems to be very safe. I have seen the local St. Tammany Parish Sheriff drive through 2 or 3 times already, just checking on things. It's always a good feeling. Shout out to law enforcement there. There is a large playground way back behind me there. Otherwise, we will be here only a couple days, so we won't be here very long, but it's an important stop, so we will talk to you soon. Okay guys, as promised, we are on our way to see the world famous, not yet world famous, about to be world famous, Aunt Cindy
And Uncle Tim.
So stay tuned. Big moment, the big reveal. We have arrived. Get ready, y'all. Cheers, everybody. We have reached Casa de Awesome. It is that time. Take a deep breath. It's time to meet
The world famous.
the not yet world famous Aunt Cindy and Uncle Tim. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Hi to everybody.
We're Aunt Cindy and he's Uncle Tim.
In case you were confused, just on that chance.
Yeah.
So, you may be asking yourself,
So
what's the big? Yes. What's the big deal?
There is no.
This is Aunt Cindy. This is Southern Grace right here.
I try.
Texas by birth, raised in Mississippi. This is
Yes, I had an accent.
this is SBWA. This is Southern Belle with Attitude. This is very proper.
Oh, so that's what the B stands for?
Yes,
Ah,
yes. Be
so
careful.
you wanna-
We don't want to get edited here.
No.
This is proper upbringing, always well spoken, but will,
The hostess with the mostest.
yes, but will in a heartbeat, as you can see, pull up behind a vodka and soda
I'm not Gretchen.
and drink you under the table in a heartbeat. And if she thinks you need to hear it, won't hesitate to tell you to
Don't
kiss her
tell you.
southern, yeah.
Okay.
So yes,
I love you.
the
too,
real
Mom.
deal right here.
She is actually Texan by birth and Southern by the grace of God.
There you go. That's what I meant. What he said. What he said. So, this crazy cat over here, the world famous Uncle Tim.
And Papa.
So
Kind of like Uncle Buck, only
He's
different.
actually my uncle.
this is, yeah, this technically it's Angie's uncle. So, just to clear that up. So that would be, I'm gonna call him the Jazz World Clark Kent. By day, would you say engineering?
Yeah.
Engineering fellow? Yeah, your average everyday, you know, nothing important, just, you know, his little engineering job. Then by night, you know, imagine yourself, you're strolling down Bourbon Street in the middle of New Orleans. need to take a load off, you kick yourself into some cool little dark smoky jazz bar, and there's some cool old cat up there rocking the fedora, the sunglasses, doing things with the saxophone you didn't even know were possible.
And that would be my friend Steve.
No, don't let him fool you. That's this cat right here. That's this cat right here. Do you even know how many CDs there are out in the world you can buy that you're either singing on or playing on? Do you even know?
No, I don't. Probably double digits, not much more than that.
Yeah. So if it's possible, I'm going to do y'all a favor. And if I can get the information from him, I might include some links at the bottom where you can maybe get a hold of some of those CDs. Got to hear this man blow that horn. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and do some downloads on like Spotify and
Big Daddy O.
and Pandora.
Big Daddy O,
Irene Sage, Laura
O'Tan.
Wickstead.
Yes.
John
We're going to throw a
O'Tan,
bunch of
yeah.
links down there. We'll just put it that way. There'll be a bunch of links down there.
Download like
Download
crazy.
them,
Download like
download them. Hook them up. So, we are here. We're having some drinks.
We're in Mandeville.
Yes, Mandeville, Louisiana, just on the north shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Just on the other side of the lake from
The Big Easy.
NAW-LINS.
NAW-LINS.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure you say it right, because you'll get hung up by a tree if you start calling it New Orleans. So get it right, folks. So there you have it, the world famous Uncle Tim and Aunt Cindi.
Hi.
Okay guys, so we have reached another food destination, big shocker. We are at the not yet world famous Rips by the Lake.
On the lake.
On the lake. By the lake, for the lake. So you will find this is home to the world's greatest shrimp po' boy. If you're anywhere close to this area, you have to come here and have one. It is immediately on the north shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Back behind me is a stupid amount of water. So we'll see you guys. Hey guys, so after a nice stay at the Fairview Riverside State Park in Madisonville, Louisiana, and a great visit with some family that we don't get to see nearly enough, that you guys just got to meet, we have reached our next destination, which is only in Kinder, Louisiana. Again, another short drive. These are going to really spoil me. So, this next stop was supposed to be a uneventful, no frills, about 6 or 7 day stay, to be able to just kind of relax, kind of come down a little bit off of a last exciting stay. Well, as anybody who's ever traveled by road knows, it is not uncommon to find yourself in a situation where things did not go the way you had planned. You have to step back and punt, so to speak. Well, we already had one of those. So we had reservations at a RV park here in Kinder, and we arrived there pretty much expected time, about 5 o'clock local time, and yeah, that was some scary stuff. That was, ooh. So thank you, Google. We immediately decided, yeah, there's no way we're staying here for a week. It was already just a big mud pit, and they were expecting a whole lot of rain the next day down here. So we knew we did not want to be stuck in the swamp there any longer than what we already were scheduled to be there. So thank you, Google. A quick search, we discovered that only 12 miles straight shot down the road right there, we found ourselves at the Red Shoe RV Park. Now, this is what a lot of people refer to as, and I will show you here, parking lot parking, but it's okay. What that means is we did not have to spend a week in the Banjo Plucker RV swamp. And this facility, this RV park, is on the far side of the property from the rest of this I believe is actually attached to the Cachata Casino Hotel Resort Complex. So what that means is we have access to all of the things from the hotel lodge over there. There's an indoor and outdoor heated pool, plenty of restaurant options if we should choose to do that. There's all kinds of shopping over there, so yeah, it worked out. Huge perk, this actually ended up being cheaper than what we were going to spend for Scaryville. Small little issue with GPS, like a lot of people probably have, decided to take us on a little journey, had us trying to turn down roads that didn't exist, which resulted in us on about a 2.5 to 3 mile drive on a barely paved bumpy road that was just wide enough for Gypsy to even make it down. So luckily it was pretty late on a Sunday, and we never did meet up with anybody coming the other way, because not really sure how that would have worked. So anyway, the point, I guess, is sometimes life just throws things at you. You just got to roll with the punches. Do what you can to make the best out of it. In our situation, like it often does, worked out for the best. We are here. Nice place. We're going to be able to spend some time focusing on work, getting some videos put together for you guys, and probably the biggest perk, I don't think there's anybody here that's going to make us squeal like a piggy. Cue the banjo music. So anyway, that's where we're at now. We will talk out to you guys later. So on this episode, you're getting a bonus episode. Tonight is going to be the first episode of What's Cooking in the Kitchen. So for those of you that know me, you know I like to cook. Not exactly sure why. I'd have to say it's probably the creative aspect of it. I guess that appeals to me, as they say. But I'm also hoping that this will answer some questions that I've been asked and clear up some misconceptions about RV life and camping in general. So someone asked me, aren't you going to get tired of hamburgers and hot dogs and lunch meat sandwiches? Well, first off, side note, if you're the kind of person that's capable of getting tired of hamburgers and hot dogs and bologna sandwiches, you might want to go back to whatever communist country you ever came from, because seriously, hamburgers, hot dogs, bologna sandwich, America. So anyway, I'm going to show you why it's not all about hamburgers, hot dogs, and bologna sandwiches. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Nor, the other thing, no, you don't always have to find some place to go out and get something to eat. So we're going to throw together one of my favorite dinners to make. One, because it's easy. Two, it has recently become probably one of my favorite, yeah, I'd say one of my family's favorite things that I make. what is probably my second reason I like to cook so much is, I mean, seriously, if you can personally do something that gives people as much happiness and contentment as a really good meal does, especially if it's your own family, come on, does it get any better than that? So now, let's jump into this. So we've got us some fresh veggies. We've got some red pepper, some broccoli, some red onion, zucchini, and some grape tomatoes. We've got some grilled chicken that we've cubed up, made into bite-sized pieces. So basically how this works, we're going to cut up all these veggies. They'll all go into a bowl. They get tossed in a light mixture of a little bit of melted butter and just some Italian dressing. Plain and simple, doesn't matter what brand. Then all of that will go onto an aluminum pan and will go out to the grill. Sorry. We'll let those sit on there and grill down until they've started to cook down and become tender. Then we'll take them and dump them right out onto the grill itself, because you want them to have that sort of charred, a little bit of a grill kind of taste. Just, I don't know, maybe it's just in my head, but to me it seems like it kind of adds something. So then our grilled chicken also will get tossed into a melted butter and just like an all-purpose seasoning, like a Mrs. Dash, a little bit of garlic salt, and just a general Italian seasoning. Okay, so once all that's taken care of, veggies are all grilled, chicken's finished, it's hot, got it all tossed in some butter and some seasoning. We're going to boil off some fettuccine pasta. That will also get tossed in a very, very light melted butter, usually a little bit of garlic salt. Again, it's just a very light coating because everything else has already been pretty heavily coated. The pasta gets sprinkled with some grated Parmesan cheese. Put your veggies and your chicken right on top of that. Boom. Unintended, you're cooking with gas. So, hopefully that helps to clear up the myth that RV living or camping in general means you're limited to hamburgers and hot dogs and bologna sandwiches. Again, nothing wrong with that. But you can prepare pretty easily I'd say pretty healthy meal that definitely does not taste like it was made on a broken branch over a fire pit. So, there you go. It's what's cooking in the kitchen. Alright, so we are wrapping things up here in the great state of Louisiana.
Louisiana.
El Posse, I guess. Something.
There you go.
Anyway, so, not a overly excitement-filled trip, but one of our best to this point.
Yep. We got to see some family. We got to spend time with friends. We did some relaxing. We played a little. We worked a little.
Yes.
It was good.
It was a good one. It was definitely good. Shout out to Tim and Cindi for your awesome hospitality as always. So yeah, hope you guys stay with us for the next trip. We're off to
the great state of Texas. The Lone Star State.
Yes. They say everything's bigger. Guess we're going to find out.
Let's do it.
Yes. So hopefully you guys will stay with us. If you haven't already, make sure
you hit the subscribe button.
Beat it to death, apparently. If you want to stay on top of things and make sure you're notified when the next video comes out,
hit the little bell.
Hit the bell. Ding-a-ding. All right, and you guys can also keep up to date with things going on by following us on
Instagram and Facebook.
what she said. So until next time.
Peace out. Keep on flying.